Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with a new message. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Whew. All right, here we are. We are going to get some cards out, and then we're going to close off with one of these oracle cards with a little extra message at the end. So make sure that you stay to the very end to find out what that extra message is. Okay, I haven't used this deck on the channel. There's so many that I have not used on the channel yet. That at some point I will. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, as it does assist me in continuing to get new and fresh kind of decks to use here. Some of them are gifted, so some of them I don't. Yeah, but all right. Ooh, that is too much here coming out. Well, no, I guess it's not. All right. All right, let's see what is coming out here. All right, your first one here is you kind of coming in here. So within this reading, some of you, we've got the Five of Pentacles or the Five of Earth. Some of you, man, I'm feeling this. I got yesterday when I was out and about, there was an energy that came through. This is going to be separate. I'm going to actually it feels very much like a collective reading, so I'm going to do it for the message, the download, the information that came through on the second channel, so that Wild Spark. So if you're not subscribed over there, if you haven't hit the bell icon over there, I think it's probably going to come out tomorrow, that one. But I was out and about, and this energy came through as I was checking out, and it was not my energy, so it was very interesting. So I'm going to do a reading on it. Again, I think it's going to come out probably tomorrow. Well, this is a timeless reading, so probably on, I'm thinking on April 21st. So if you are out when this, or around when this one first comes out, that will be, this is a timeless reading. So, but either way, this energy came through that was not mine, and it was a wild energy. And it feels like this, maybe, right? This is your current energy, your current overall energy. Five of Pentacles, feeling lack, worry, needing assistance, or right? Some of you are just in this head space, okay? Even though this is Pentacles, Pentacles tends to be, you know, more earthy, grounded energy, but some of you are in this head space where you're just feeling a huge energy of lack. You're feeling a lot of worry, right? There is assistance, okay? You will have, it's almost as if, right, you have the resources. Five of Pentacles is generally, you know, outside of a kind of a church setting, right? And you know, not really noticing, and that could be this here as well, right? Not really noticing that there's resources or assistance. Churches generally, you know, not only is there that prayer and that support there, but sometimes they can help with other things as well, clothing or assistance with financial or rent or food or that kind of thing. So if that is where you are at currently, if you are in, I mean, this is the overall energy, right? That your position here, Spirit is indicating that there is assistance that will be coming through. Okay, now this is that current energy, but if you're feeling worried or if you're feeling in lack, how is that assisting you? Okay, that's with that assistance. Is it assisting you? Is it helping you at all to be in that space of worry or lack? I know that that's a difficult question. I know that that's a difficult ask, and I know sometimes it just really irritates people and makes them upset. Okay, it's a big kind of confrontation, or a big not confrontation. It feels like a confrontation or confrontational energy to be asked that, but it really is non-malicious. Okay, it's very it's just that energy of what can you do to assist yourself, okay, if this is where you're at. Now let's see the good news coming through here. You have the King of Fire. Oh man, So the King of Wands is coming through. So this is good news, inspirational, charismatic, innovative. So you see, it's almost as if something is coming through, right? A potential for assistance. It could be a King of Wands, or King of Fire, as this says. It could be an energy such as that might come through, that could show you, could give you some inspiration. Potentially, maybe some of you will come across a person such as this at church. Seems how that was what came through here at the beginning. Somebody who has a lot of passion, a lot of charisma, who really, really can come up with some really almost ingenious, that's an interesting word to come through here, almost ingenious ideas that, or resources, or out of the box kind of thinking that can assist you, okay? Fire energy, it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, okay? Or there may be something that comes up or shows up or kind of moves through you here, Aquarius, that moves you into this kind of fire, King of Fire energy, right? The King of Fire, even. It's not a page, it's not a knight. It's like moving from almost feeling that lack or that energy of worry or fear to this wow kind of energy, like being inspired and really having that almost I don't know why this is coming through, almost a charming energy where it's like, you can really kind of do or create anything with this internal feeling or this internal spark that's coming through. It's almost as if spirit is igniting it within you here, Aquarius, because of the potential space that you have been in, and or for some of you, you may have within this overall, or your current kind of energy, you may have actually requested that assistance, that support, that help. And so this is spirit coming through with that as the good news, okay? It's almost as if everything is finally blossoming or coming into fruition, but it's like things have to get messy before they can get better, if that makes sense. That's almost what that's coming through as the good news. It's been messy for a minute, Aquarius, but now it's going to start looking or coming or being like better or blossoming or blooming, right? Interesting how that's coming through. Okay. Now, your bad news or what to avoid is the King of Swords, the King of Air. Okay. Which could be your energy. You've got knowledgeable, objective, or respected. Okay, so for some, this is coming through what not, the bad news or what to avoid is an energy of being a know-it-all. For some, it's coming through here that within this, it's like you know everything that's not going to work before it's even suggested. Okay, it's like somebody comes through with this good news, with this inspiration, with this innovation, with the resource, with this whatever it may be, and it's almost like you're cutting it down. Okay, Swords energy is Aquarius energy. It doesn't have to be you, but it's almost as if it's being cut down, like almost this know-it-all kind of energy. Okay, so it's as if that truth comes through. There's a potential for clarity, but it's almost as if it's being cut down or disregarded or what have you before it's even being spoken aloud or allowed to come all the way through. This is something to avoid, okay? For some of you, and I see this online from time to time, it's like in passing or whatever on kind of the social medias from time to time, where people might be asking for assistance, which is beautiful and amazing. But everything that they're given, like in the comments, they're like, oh, that's no, not that. No, no, no. Before the person, and it's just as quick as somebody gives an offering or a suggestion or any advice at all, the person that had initially requested or asked, right, is like, no, 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 just like dismissing everything. So avoid that within this, okay? Avoid that within this. Really take a moment to, and even if you might think that it is something that you've already checked out, I mean, that's cool. All right, you've already checked it out. Cool. That one maybe won't be the thing, especially if you've checked it out recently, okay? But if you ask for assistance, or if you ask for support, just as far as this example goes, right? maybe slow down and pay attention and listen a little bit to some of it instead of just dismissing it right off the bat. Okay, avoid doing that. That's what Spirit's putting through here. Okay, now surprise or unexpected, you've got the Six of Swords, relief, hope, moving on. Okay, so there is going to be relief coming through. It's something that is a surprise. It's unexpected. Some of you feel like, I don't know why this is coming through, but some of you feel like you've painted yourself or been painted into a corner. Like there is not anything that you can do. Okay. Like there's not anything that you can do. Now, what Spirit's putting through here also as a surprise or unexpected is that something amazing, wonderful, beautiful, like surprising is going to come up, and it's actually going to take your focus off of this, and allow for this to correct itself. Okay, that's a lot of times, and this may not be for everybody, but a lot of times when we're so focused on that potential lack or that potential worry or that potential concern, and it's all that we have to focus on or all that we're allowing our focus to go through, or go to, then we can notice more issues, more problems, more worry, more lack, right? But it feels very much like as this unexpected kind of energy or as a surprise, something's going to come up that is going to shift your focus away from this. Okay, it's going to offer that much needed relief of a shift of focus. Okay, a shift of focus, something else to put your attention on, that is a little bit lighter. It's not as worrying. It's not lack based. Maybe for some of you it might be a project, for others it might be like an event that comes up or something, a birthday party that you're planning for somebody or helping somebody out with. Even a child is coming through here for some. But it's going to shift your focus where this is not your main focus here. And that is going to create the space for it to, right? It's almost as if you're moving on or moving that focus. It's going to create the space for the solution to come through on its own without you having to worry about it or think about it or do anything about it. Okay. Wow. If this is a financial thing, for some of you, because it is that Pentacles energy, and then we have, the sword. So in your mind, right, there is a very out, I don't know, out of the way. I don't know why that is. Like, solution that's coming through. I don't know why it's out of the way, why that's the wording that Spirit's putting through here. Out of the way. I would think out of the box, maybe, unexpected surprise, but Spirit's indicating an out of the way surprise. So it might just be something that's not a local thing that happens or comes through, or it's something that maybe was talked about or started years ago that seemed like it was out of the way or out of time or past time, whatever it may be. I don't know. Out of the way is what Spirit's putting through here, though. That comes through to create that shift in your focus so that that solution can come through without you having to be involved. It's almost like you have to, move on, move out of the way, kind of, so that that can come through. Okay. Now, your advice or guidance. Wow, you got more swords. Wow, Aquarius. Okay, you've got the Two of Swords, indecision, avoidance, confusion. Eight of Swords, self-doubt, confusion, free will. Wow. And then you've got wise counsel, which is the Hierophant, belonging, learning, traditions. Wow. So your advice or guidance here, Aquarius, is really to get out of your own head, because you're creating your own confusion. You're creating the indecision, the self-doubt, right? You're avoiding. This isn't avoidance, by the way. It's just moving that energy, that focus from one thing that you have so intently been focused on that is creating more of that lack feeling and more of that worry or anxious energy. It's moving it. But for some of you, you have forgotten that you have free will and that you can move. Okay, so up in your head. But when we're so up in our head, Aquarius, we don't often take very much action. We're so in our head, we're so in our thoughts, we're creating things, we're having conversations, we're creating scenarios. We're in, a lot of times when it's in this kind of energy, it's all doom and gloom, right? And there's no action. It's just sitting and thinking and creating and worrying and right. That focus is all out of focus, if that makes sense. Okay, there's no clarity. There's no. A lot of times, it's not even a lot of truth. It's a lot of make-believe that we're doing in that space, and we don't realize that through that free will that we can create, wow, wild, crazy, asinine, unfortunately, there's a word coming through here, things within our own mind that begin to show up in our reality. Okay, so spirit's indicating, you got to get out of that, right? You've got to get out of that. And that's why that surprise or that unexpected energy is coming through, because you've got to get out. Look, you've got pentacles here, you've got fire here, and the rest that is coming through, these 4 cards anyway, is all air energy, okay? All swords. And of course, right, Aquarius is swords energy. It doesn't mean that that's bad energy, not at all, but it is an energy that is very heady. It's very, very much in our head, meaning that, and it can be a very difficult energy if we get ourselves there or stuck. Okay, now then you have the Hierophant coming through here, this wise counsel, which is taking you right back to Pentacles energy. Okay, because Hierophant is earth. Okay, it's Taurus, earth energy, right? Wise counsel, belonging, learning, traditions. This is the energy. Move into this space, and that's where this fire energy is going to come through. Okay, also this relief is going to, you're going to feel as if when this surprise happens, when this shift in your focus comes through, you're going to feel as if you're learning a lesson. Okay, as if you're learning a lesson. There is learning to be done here. For some of you, this is a lesson that's coming through, but the more you stay in this space or in this energy, right, the longer it's going to take you to kind of move through that, to feel as if you are getting the lesson or the understanding or the learning, right? And for some of you, this is coming through in this energy of moving from one season to the next. Okay, it's time to move out of that and into this, and spirit's indicating that this is a learning. This isn't supposed to be a forever, so it's time to move through it, work through it, allow it to pass. Okay, allow however this energy either ignites within you, or this person that comes through or is placed on your path, Aquarius, allow them to assist you, that assistance, right, that you have been seeking. Allow that to come through, so that you can move out of this. Okay, shoo, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, oh no, we got to do this last one. You see, these messages sometimes get longer than intended, and then I almost spaced. So let's see what this last message is. I believe these ones have a Bible verse. So what is the message that needs to come through this last message for Aquarius with regards to this reading or on its own? See, my voice is cracking. This very much goes with the other message that I talked about. That'll be on the that Wild Spark channel. Okay. Take care of the little things. The river of God has plenty of water. It provides a bountiful harvest of grain, for you have ordered it so. Psalm 65:9. Okay. Wow. Take care of the little things. The river of God has plenty of water. You see, you're in a space, this overall kind of energy, or where your current position is, an energy of worry and lack. This is coming through. There is plenty for all. Okay? There is plenty for all. It provides a bountiful harvest of grain, for you have ordered it. You see, when you know that you have plenty, when you don't focus on or hold that space or stay in that place or give attention to that energy of worry or that energy of lack, then you are in a space of hope, of relief, of having more than enough, and understanding that there's more than enough pie for everybody. Okay, for you have ordered it so. Okay, wow, that's pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. All right, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. Oh, also, the other message that we talked about earlier that came through yesterday when I was out is going to be on the That Wild Spark channel. So go check that one out. Make sure you're subscribed, have notifications on, so that you can get that one or know about that one when it goes live. Because that one is, I've actually had two. I have another one over here, notes that came through that I'm going to do that reading on the second channel also. So those are going to be coming through because they are more collective energy readings. And so, yeah, those are going to be on the second channel, That Wild Spark. So make sure you're over there. You're subscribed, you have the bell notification on so that you are getting all of those messages as well. All right, as always, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share these videos or this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.